What's up, guys? Leo here from Leo on Forex, back again with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be giving you a breakdown of the week ahead as to what you should expect in the upcoming week, giving you my overview of the market, breaking down pairs and sharing technical, also fundamental analysis. So without further ado, drop a like, subscribe, and comment. With that being said, let the intro roll. Boom. Okay, so let's jump into it. Starting off with AUDJPY, as we are on the chart already. So on AUDJPY, I already have this prepared. AUDJPY, I'm looking for a possible pullback here into structure, so into resistance. So last week, what happened was price came down very heavily for the last week, price just broke through this level, and now I'm looking for a possible pullback and a continuation opportunity. So looking at these three lines are actually Fibonacci retracement levels. So taking a look from the high to the low, as I said, they line up. So we're looking for a retracement possibly to one of these levels, 1, 2, 3, and a signal for us to sell at that point. So by signal, I mean we are looking for possible price action candles, like these kind of candles to sell. So with that being said, I will be looking for sell opportunities, as I said. Anyway, guys, just a quick moment. This is not financial advice. This is my own opinion of the market. So do not take this as financial advice. I'm just giving you my personal opinion of the market. I am not a registered financial advisor, so this information may be used at your own risk. Anyway, guys, moving on. So as I said, we are looking for a possible retrace to these levels and a sell opportunity. So that's what my week is looking like. Taking a look at AUDJPY, moving on to the next chart. We're looking at AUDJPY now. So looking at AUDJPY, I have been waiting for the setup for a while. Actually, I do have entries around here somewhere. So we'll just take a look. I'll just break it down for you guys what happened before I entered. So I waited for price to pull back last week. And when this happened, I had been waiting for the setup for a while. So I waited for price to pull back into support and looked for possible buy opportunities. So with that, let me just show you what exactly I was looking for. So this is what I was looking for. I was looking for possible buy opportunities as price retraces to that level, and it lines up exactly. So with that being said, I took a setup on, I don't remember what date it was, but here it will show us. So on Wednesday, 24th of May, I bought right about here. So I put stops below support. So let me just give you a quick example. So I put my stops right here. And guys, I know people will say but your pips, too many pips, your stop loss is too wide. Nah, guys, it's not about pips. The Forex game is about money management, guys. It's not about pips. It's not about those are the things you have to study though. But I'm gonna drop a few videos. So yeah, anyway, guys, drop a comment as to what currency pairs I should be analyzing next, so I can do that. Anyway, I bought on Wednesday and price is now moving up. And now let's move on to the next currency pair. So looking at the next currency pair now, currently we're looking at NZDUSD. Yeah, we're looking at NZDUSD, and look at NZDUSD. As you can see, price broke down, came down with a lot of volume bears are dominating the market. But what I'm seeing right now, so let me just mark it out for you guys. So what I'm seeing right now is this. I'm seeing a curve, possibly a retracement, and then a continuation to that downside. That is what I am looking for right now. So with that being said, I'm looking for that, and that's the only thing I'm looking for right now. I'm looking for sell opportunities because price is overall in a downtrend. And as you can see, looking at the daily candles, you can see this was long, it's getting shorter, it's getting shorter. Now this means bulls are coming into play, and if you look at the 4-hour time frame, you'll see what I mean. So what I am looking for is a possible pullback into one of these 3 levels, and then a continuation to the downside. And moving on to the next pair. So the next pair will be NZDUSD. So taking a look at NZDUSD, NZDUSD is in a massive uptrend, and that is due to the Japanese yen selling being weaker at this point, and New Zealand dollar being strong at this point. So offsets is there. One is weaker, one is stronger, which means now it has this turning room. As you can see, there was volume before, which is this candle right here. You can see there was a lot of momentum. Now price has lost its momentum. The market has lost its momentum. Now it's starting to gain buying power. As you can see, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for buys to the upside right now. Looking for opportunities possibly to the upside. So with that being said, I'm looking for a break above structure. So just a sec. I'm looking for possible break above structure, a retest, and continuation. So let me show you what that will look like. So just to make things simple. And if you find it hard to understand any of these things right now, just drop a comment, hit like, whatever. Just hit me up on the comment section and tell me what don't you understand in this video, and I'll make sure to drop a video for you to understand what exactly I'm talking about. And I'll make sure it is as educational as possible. So with that being said, yes, I am looking for a possible break above this and then a buy. More aggressive traders would have taken buys here at this level. And yeah, so now moving on to GBPUSD. On GBPUSD is, for me, is not as clean as I want it to be. So yeah, so I'll just analyze and break it down for you guys. I'm not looking for anything on this chart currently. It is not a chart that I'm interested in. This is not a pair I'm currently interested in, but I will tell you when I will be interested in this pair, and I'll tell you my reasons also of why I will be interested. So if it does a few things, so let me just give me a second, bear with me. So the reason being why I'm not interested in this pair right now is because it's in a very, very, very aggressive selling downtrend. So I will be possibly looking for buys, but buys at this level. Let me just share this with you guys. So I'll be looking for buys if price possibly breaks above this level. So if price breaks these highs right here, I will be looking for buys to the upside, because that will show me that the bulls have taken over and now price is looking to move upwards. So moving on to the next pair. So the next pair will be GBP JPY. On JPY, I'm looking for possible pullbacks because price did break out last week. So we'll do this right now. So this is a 4-hour. So I'm looking for a possible slight pullback. Not looking for much. It's just that I trade pullbacks, guys. So yeah, I just trade pullbacks. So I used to trade breakouts. I've traded different things, continuation breakouts, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, I will drop what I used to trade. But yeah, so this is what I trade currently. I don't trade anything else, so I trade pullbacks. Anyway, moving on. So I will be looking for a possible pullback into support right here. As you can see, there is a support level here, judging by the weak rejection that we got here. So looking for possible pullback and a continuation. Otherwise, I cannot take this setup right now. So let me show you what exactly would look like as price comes back into this pullback and where I might put my stops. Actually, I would be looking for possible discounts of price, because that is a philosophy. That's a Dow Jones philosophy. Price always discounts. Yeah, go check it out. Anyway, I'm looking for a possible pullback, possibly, and then a continuation to the upside. So that being said, let's move on to the next pair. The next pair is USDJPY, which is a sweet setup, a sweet chart, and it's very ideal to look at currently. But it has a lot of momentum with it. Price currently has a lot of momentum. Excuse me, I just had to have a sip of water. Anyway, price has a lot of bullish momentum currently. I don't know where exactly I would take the setup, but maybe a pullback into this level right here. But to be honest with you guys, a buy at this point for me, I feel like it's detrimental to buy for me. This is my personal opinion, guys. You can say anything, but for me, this is my personal opinion. This is what I'm looking at. So I'm not looking for anything really. Not looking for possible buys. Possibly, if this was to happen, maybe a pullback slightly and then a continuation, I'd take it. But it's still a risky trade. Although a juicy trade, could take it. Taking a look at USDCAD now. USDCAD, I am looking for buys. So I'll tell you why I'm looking for buys. So, and why I actually took these buys. I actually took these buys a while back. No, not a while back actually. Like I took them on Friday. I bought on Friday, and it's an early entry, a very aggressive entry for me, because I know price is still gonna come back down into this level possibly. So for you guys, just be patient with price and wait for price to come back here, and then possibly continue shooting upwards. Those are the levels you guys can expect to see. So now moving on to USD-ZAR. So USD-ZAR is very high momentum pair. So I'll tell you why it is. So because the dollar is very heavy, and it's heavier than the rand. So as you can see, all the contracts right now on the United States dollar, they are open and they are long. That is 97% of commercial traders. The banks are buying currently. The banks are buying. So as you can see, this is a buy, but I never really go according to what I see here. To be honest with you guys, I never really go according to what I see in the top right hand corner. Instead, I prefer to analyze on my own. So with this being said, guys, let me just glance over something real quick. So how I trade is I use fundamental analysis, technical analysis, and retail sentiment. So I haven't shown retail sentiment yet. Here I will, but I'll glance over it again and then I'll give you guys a recap. And yeah, so I don't trade unless price is moving in the direction of what the banks are doing. So I trade with the banks. This is like truly trading with the banks. Anyway, the COT report is published by the CFTC, I think, CFTC, something like that. And yeah, so with that being said, guys, it's published every Friday. And this tool that I have here, this extension is actually, it updates every Friday when that report comes out. So I'll drop a link in the description below as to where you can find this information. But this information is like very, very dense for you to read. So this tool just makes everything simple. And I'll also put a link to this tool. This tool is actually not a very accurate signal for people who love signals. For lazy people who love signals, I'm just gonna say it straight, guys. People who love signals are lazy, guys. Just analyze the charts, guys. Analyze the charts. Go ahead and analyze the charts. Anyway, no offense to any of you guys. And so let's glance over it again. So let me give you guys a recap real quick. So I'm just gonna give you a quick recap. just gonna give you guys a quick recap. So we're gonna start off with AUD. I'm gonna tell you again what I'm looking for, and here's the reason why. So now I'm also gonna look at retail sentiment. So retail sentiment, you find retail sentiment at my forex book. So you'll see what I mean. So we don't want to be with the majority of traders right now, guys. We are looking for sales. So as you can see, taking a look here, AUDUSD, you'll see that most traders are actually buying currently. Traders are currently buying, and it's 89% of traders are buying and 11% are selling. So you might be wondering, why is it that? That's because most retail traders actually lose money, guys. They lose money. So anyway, shout out to Nick the trader, guys, from A1 Trading. He's the one that actually hooked me up with like all this information. Shout out to him, guys. So go check out his channel. I'll leave the link in the description. You'll learn a lot about, he explains it better than I do. You'll learn a lot about how to use COT data, economics, fundamentals, and everything that you need to know. So yeah, so taking a look here again, let's get back into it. Taking a look here, retail traders are buying heavily, and I get why they're buying into this resistance level, but that is not wise. Why not trend with the trend? Because the trend is your friend, guys. I mean, I'm rhyming right now. Anyway, we're looking for sell opportunities, hence the retail traders are looking for buy opportunities. We want to be with the minority, guys. The minority are the ones that win. And so now glancing over the next pair, and that is AUDJPY, and you'll see what I mean right now, guys. So you can see 63%, 61% of retail traders are buying right now, are selling actually. Excuse me. Short means sell. So 63% of traders are selling right now, which is weird because price is doing what? It's buying, guys. If you look on this chart, price is currently buying. Why are retail traders selling? Because the majority of retail traders lose their money in the markets, and the minority win their money. They win money. So guys, I'm currently long right now, and you're winning. Moving on to the next pair. So NZDUSD. So we'll just look for it real quick, which is somewhere here. NZDUSD, and you can see the majority of retail traders yet again are looking for buys. I get why. This is a wise one actually. For once, I agree with them. They're looking for buys to the upside, but let not this be a long-term buy. This is a short-term buy, not a long-term buy, guys. So yeah, but what matters the most, guys, is this right here. The COT reports what the big banks are doing. But big banks, what they are doing, not what the small retail traders are doing. So let me just give you guys a quick recap. Let's just cancel this. So I'll just give you a quick overview. So anyway, AUDUSD sells, AUDJPY buys, NZDUSD, it sells after the pullback. NZDJPY, it's buys. Currently, we're just looking into the week, looking for buys. I don't trade on Mondays, by the way, guys. Trading on Mondays is very sketchy. And GBPUSD, I'm not looking for anything. I'm not going to even talk about GBPUSD. Here, we're looking for a pullback, possibly into support. Looking for buys here also, guys. USDJPY, we are also looking for buys at its high momentum, but I will be waiting for a pullback. And yeah, on USDCAD, I bought. I'm looking for buys, so you guys can also look for buys. USDZAR, it's buys as well. Looking for a pullback, slight pullback into support. There's support right there. Looking for a pullback into support, and then I am looking for buys as well. And something I did not touch on is US 500. On US 500, the reason why I did not touch on it is because right now I'm waiting for the price to develop. I'm looking for price to come back, pull back possibly to this level right here, and then a continuation to the upside. Anyway, thank you guys, and please like, comment, subscribe.